Hi there, folks, and welcome to Module 4 of the Children's Literature class. This week we are going to look at banned or challenged or censored books in conjunction with Banned Book Week, which is starting September 24th and goes through September 30th. So I switched the syllabus around a little bit just so we'd be in line with that. So the first thing I'd like you to do is go to the first link here in the Module 4, which is a response doc, and this is where you're going to record most of your answers. So if you download that, you'll get a Word document, and the first thing I ask you to do is just define censorship just based on what you think it is. And then you're going to download this second document, the links and tasks document, where I have most of the descriptions of the assignments, and you'll start walking through. So the first thing you'll look at is bannedbooksweek.org, which talks about which talks about what is Banned Book Week and why do we have it. And then you'll just kind of start walking through task 1, and then you can answer the task 1 questions on the response doc. Then you go back here to task 2, and then back to your response doc for task 2, and so on. So once you're done filling out this response document at the end of task 5, you can upload that to the Dropbox for Module 4 here. And then what I ask you to do is create a presentation, and you'll do this independently, so each of you will have one, related to censorship and some of the reasons that books end up on censorship lists, titles of 5 books that have been on banned list and why they were banned, pros and cons. Are there good reasons to ban books? What are the dangers of banning books? What's your own philosophy? So if you're going to be a classroom teacher, you might encounter issues with censorship and banned books and parents sort of questioning you about books you choose in your class. So looking at your own philosophy, and finally links to at least 8 sources. 6 of them need to be ones that you find. If there are 2 of them that you want to include that were mine, but other places in that same site you can use. So you're going to post your link to that presentation by next Tuesday at midnight, so people have a chance to look at it by next Thursday. So the link to that can be posted in this blog, the Banned Book Censorship blog. Finally, one of the things you'll be doing, by the way, is reading this article by Eugene Yelchin, which is a really powerful one. I saw him when he gave a presentation on this article, and it was incredible. But I also wanted to share with you, I found this document about writing lesson objectives with a lot of really good, a good just simple description about it, but also a lot of good terms. So when you're writing lessons, sometimes it's hard to come up with what is it you want kids to do. And this list of words here is excellent for lesson plan writing. So I give this to you as a resource to use in the rest of the class for writing your objectives. And this weekend I will be home and I will catch up on the grading and check the lesson where you write the ABC lesson objectives, I think it was Module 2, and make sure everybody's up to snuff on that and give you feedback. Because I'll be home this weekend, if your group is meeting to discuss your challenged book, I'll be available to join in. And remember, I'd like to join in at least one time for everybody's group. Now, I also had said that for the challenge books, because you're going to come across a lot of titles this week, you've been assigned a book already in your group, but if there's a book that your group would rather read, I think I picked all young adult novels, so it has to be a novel. But if there's one your group would rather read, feel free to contact me and we can talk about changing your book. Otherwise, you can just go with the book that I've assigned. So have a great week, and as usual, contact me if you have any questions. I just want to comment about my online office hours. So far, no one is showing up. So unless somebody thinks I need to be here, sitting here in WebEx waiting for people, I don't think I will. However, if you would like to meet with me online, I am online Thursday nights. Just let me know and we can arrange to meet independently, either through the phone and texting, or talking on a phone, or talking with Skype or WebEx. So if you'd like to meet with me, just get in touch. Have a good week.